Hello guys, welcome back to Chris Poldi channel. This video I want to share about upcoming update for hardcore server, either future monetization, and also new playable class for next season. Okay, to enjoy watch my video, make sure you turn on this video subtitle, and also you can use timestamp that I already provide to go to target topic that you want. And if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on bell notification to get any update and guide on Black Desert World. Okay, let's start this video content using any feature that I provide. Okay, after 13 March 2025 maintenance update, we just got huge PvP PvE content called Hardcore Server, and more detailed explanation guide and rules for this hardcore server. I already explained it on this video, so you can check it for more detail that you can find this video link on this video description. And this hardcore server content in form of seasonal content that each season have very short duration, only 1 month period. And when I record this video, this season period called pre-season hardcore server, when Prebis first time testing this content to our live server, and surely because this hardcore server still pre-season, content on this hardcore server pre-season still very limited, and surely Prebis will add more content on this hardcore server continuously, like they preparing for next week update that Prebis already announced officially on last Global Lab update at 14 March 2025, that they will give some adjustment for this hardcore server, and more detail about this hardcore server upcoming adjustment you can check on this video for more detailed info. And about available class that we can play as hardcore server character, that recently on this pre-season hardcore server, we only can play as warrior, sorceress, ranger, and berserker. And because of this limit playable character, I hear so many complain about this limited playable class on hardcore server. And the reason for this limitation, because when Prebis make one class available to play on hardcore server, they need to preparing all content for those class, like all available weapon, item, adjusting skill, and etc. So you can imagine how much intensive work for making all class available on hardcore server. And that's why they give some limitation for available class for each season hardcore server based on group or theme for those class. And theme for this pre-season is basic class on Black Desert. That's why they just make 4 basic class that available on hardcore server, similar when Black Desert Online just released for first time. And interesting info that I have, Prebis already preparing another class to be playable on next season hardcore server. Maybe we can call this next season after pre-season hardcore server as first season hardcore server. And surprisingly, class that Prebis prepare for next season hardcore server will not follow class release order on Black Desert Online. And so far, class that Prebis prepare for next season after pre-season hardcore server is Musa, Valkyrie, Kunoichi, Ninja, Striker, and Guardian. So far, this is 5 class that spotted if Prebis prepare it for next hardcore server, either they preparing their weapon and etc. But by seeing these 5 class, either Musa, Valkyrie, Kunoichi, Ninja, Striker, and Guardian, I'm not sure what consideration why Prebis choose this 5 class for next season playable hardcore character. Maybe if you have any idea, either theme or group for this 5 class, you can comment on this video comment section. And I also questioning about pair for those class, like why they choose Musa, but how about its pair class Mehua? And the same thing for Striker, with its pair class Mystic, that not chosen as next season playable hardcore character. But take notice, because I share this info about 5 upcoming playable class on next season hardcore server still under development, surely anything still might change in future. Okay, still related with hardcore server character, so far we have limitation only can create 1 hardcore server character, but after 13 March 2025 maintenance update, I just found some item on video codex update. If Prebis preparing item related with character slot expansion coupon for hardcore server. And by seeing this item information, this item we can get it from per shop, but I'm not sure if this item will release or not in future, since this item will make huge change for hardcore server gameplay. And then for next unreleased item related with hardcore server, as we already know, there are limitation time for playing on hardcore server that we only can play straight 2 hour duration, and we cannot enter hardcore server anymore until next 23 hours. And there are unreleased item that Prebis prepare is item related with playtime expansion. By seeing this item name, this is to expand duration playtime on hardcore server, and this item we can get it through quests, so we can get it freely from in-game content. And another similar item is same as previous one, but this is paid version that we can purchase it from per shop. And once again, I think this item to expand playtime duration on hardcore server also will make hardcore server gameplay feel different. Or maybe all this unreleased item is just per Abyss experimental item that they try some way to monetize hardcore server content in future. Since right now, on Precision hardcore server, so far I didn't spot any monetization inside this hardcore server content yet. Even Value Pack didn't contribute anything with hardcore server content right now. So I just hope Prebis can find the best way to monetize this content without make this hardcore server become pay to win. Because by adding more time duration to play on hardcore server, surely this expansion duration will make advantage for those players to have more time to grinding more on hardcore server, so they can get more progress compared with other players who have standard playtime duration. Okay, I think that's all any info related with upcoming development for hardcore server content. And what do you think about all this information? Do you play hardcore server? Just share your thought on this video comment section. And special thanks to all my membership for direct support via Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. And also my current member, Dubiadut, Doki, Snot, Soren, Afrilka, Elfamilia, Zenkyun, Spacebar Jazz as gold member. And also for all my silver and bronze member, thank you so much for all your direct support. This will make Chris Poly channel running and growing more faster. If you want to support me directly, I will very grateful. And as special thanks, I will put your name on my video depend on your support level. And be noticed at some level there are have some limit, so make sure you didn't get run out for this limited space. And I will put your name on every subsequent video that I release for the duration of your support. And if you want to join my membership to support me directly, you can go to any platform for Patreon, Karya Karsa, and YouTube membership. I already put link for this membership on this video description, or you can check on top right of this video. I already put card for Patreon link. Okay guys, that's all info about upcoming update for hardcore server. Hope all this information can be useful for you. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe to my channel for another guide and update. Thank you for watching. See you next time.